Yo, what's good everyone? Thank you for tuning in to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we have a really exciting review, but before we dive into all of that, I want to welcome back all of my returning subscribers. If you are new around here, welcome to the channel. On this channel, we do release brand new sneaker content just like this each and every week. So if you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. If you do end up enjoying this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, which is always truly appreciated. And if you do want to reach out to me outside of YouTube, you will be able to reach me on Instagram under ACS Sneakers, so do make sure to give me a follow. And now we got all those formalities out of the way, let's go ahead and dive straight into the video. So before we do go ahead and actually dive into the video itself, I want to give a massive shout out to our sponsors, OPP France. Now, they recently reached out to me over on Facebook and then Instagram and asked me if I'd be interested in doing this video. Now, when it actually comes to working with brands, I'm really selective over which ones I will and won't work with. I'm not really going to get into all of that for this video, but even after just speaking with them for a little bit of time and getting a little bit more of an understanding about them as a brand, I was really excited to actually be working with them for this video. So I will be making sure to leave a link in my description area below to OPP France. So if after this video you do decide that you want to check out any of their products, do make sure to check out the description area below. But once again, I do want to say a massive thank you to OPP France for sponsoring this video. So before we do actually dive into the video itself, let's just take a quick look at the shoebox. Now, as you can see, running right the way throughout the box, we have this really nice rich blue colour. And then in the centre of the lid, we do have that OPP France branding. Hopefully that'll focus for you. If we then just take a quick look at the label, which reads OPP size UK 9.5 US 10. Now on the size label there is a style code and also reference to the colourway as well. Hopefully that will focus for you. And then on this side of the box, we do actually have the brand introduction. So on the brand introduction, it does actually read, OPP is a fashionable designer brand created by O'Fallon and his partners. They value personality and freedom, thus every design impresses customers with its elegance, unrestraint and individuality. Applying leather and metal, uncompromising simplicity and modern fashion, OPP shoes outstand for its toughness, vivid colour mix and good choice for modern generation. Or a good choice for modern generation, I should say. Something that really impressed me was actually when we do open up the box itself. Now on the inside of the lid, hopefully that will focus for you, we do actually have this really nice design on the top of the lid. But on the actual inside of the box, as you can see, the shoes are actually individually wrapped.
Shut up and take my money!
So as soon as we do actually open up the box, as you could see, the shoes are individually wrapped in these really nice dust bags. On the front portion of the bag, we do have the walking time OPP France branding. And then on the back portion of the bag, nothing really there to look at. In terms of the actual quality of the dust bag itself, it feels like a pretty decent quality of material. It's nothing like what you've probably had with the Travis Scott 6s or other shoes that also come with dust bags. But you really can't complain. It is a really nice premium touch. As far as the packaging is concerned, I've got absolutely no complaints. I definitely feel like they went all the way in. Unfortunately, it looks like FedEx had a kickabout with mine, so my box is a little bit bashed. But it didn't take anything away from the overall experience of unboxing this for the very first time. And I know we're all excited to see the kicks, so if we now just go ahead and jump straight in. So not to take up any more of your guys' time, here is our very first look at the sneaker. Get a good look at it. I'm honestly really glad that they sent me this one. This is definitely one of the pairs on their website that I was really interested in. And as soon as I saw it, I just knew that I'd really want to review this shoe for the channel. Just like we do with all of my reviews, we'll be breaking this shoe down section by section. And hopefully by the end of the video, help you guys decide if maybe this is a shoe you want for your own personal collection as well. So if we dive straight into the shoe, starting out with the underlays. Now on the underlay, we do have this really nice, bright, vibrant blue textile material. It does actually feel like a mix between mesh, canvas and cloth. I really do like it. Has a really great texture to it, feels really soft under hand, and it's also really breathable as well. The fact is, we're actually in what feels like the hottest days of existence right now. Oh man, it's hot. It's so hot. Every single day seems to be hotter than the last, so having a shoe that's got very good ventilation is an absolute necessity right now. And then if we do take a look around the actual toe and on the rest of the overlays, we do have this really nice, almost sand coloured suede material. From there, if we then just work our way back into the midfoot, now just like what we saw on the toe box, we have more of that really nice bright blue colour, and then on the overlay we do have the OPP branding. Now just before we do actually get to the heel itself, we do have a slight switch up for the shoe, as we have this really nice dark brown suede material. Now wrapping right the way around the heel, we do have more of that really nice suede material, just like what we see on the overlays. Above this, we have a really nice transition in both colour and materials with this all white leather material, and then at the bottom portion of the heel, we do have this rubber heel stabilizer. But if we then just work our way back into the centre of the shoe, now in the centre, we do have these pretty basic all white shoelaces. Now the laces themselves are fed through these suede eye stays, but as we reach the top portion of the laces, we do have a really nice pop of colour with these metal eye stays with the OPP branding. Now the laces themselves do actually sit atop more of that really nice cloth material on the tongue, very similar to what we see on the underlays. But if we then work our way to the top of the tongue, in the centre, we do have this white tongue tag with the OPP France branding. And from there, if we then just work our way onto the actual sock liner of the shoe, now the shoe itself is actually very well stuffed. You do actually get two of these with the shoe itself. Now on the inside, we do have this really nice nylon material, I believe, on the sock liner. The overall comfort of this shoe is absolutely exceptional. I've got zero complaints with it so far. As soon as I put it on feet, immediately this shoe is just very comfortable. The aesthetics of this shoe is meant to be designer fashion, but the overall comfort, padding and feel of this shoe is just absolutely exceptional. I don't really buy designer shoes, so I don't really have much to compare it to. The craftsmanship definitely comes through. The overall padding and comfort on feet is, like I've already said, really good as well. But from there, if we then just work our way onto the inside of the shoe and take a look at the insole. Now on the insole, we do have this almost matte silver colour with the white OPP branding. But if we then just work our way down the shoe, on the midsole, we do have this all white foam material. And then switching over to the outsole of the shoe, on the outsole, we do have this semi-translucent rubber outsole. Just to quickly touch on the overall sizing for the shoe, which honestly is a little bit tricky. Now, this is the very first pair of shoes I've ever owned from OPP, and I did actually ask them to send me a UK 9, which is my normal size. When the shoe came through, like I touched on at the start of the video, it is a UK 9.5, which in the most case is a little bit too big on me. When I did put these on, they felt absolutely fine though. There was plenty of room in the toe box, which is something I personally do like, but there wasn't too much room where it started to feel a little bit off. So in terms of the overall sizing, I do think if you do go true to size, you'll be absolutely fine. I do think if you do go a half size up, you'll be fine as well. It really just comes down to how you actually like to wear your shoes and how much room you actually like in the toe box. The shoe is actually really wide as well, which I really do like as a wide footer. If you are more of a narrow footer, you could potentially get away with going a half size down. But in general, I think if you do stick true to size, I do think that that will be the best outcome for you. And other than that, I think we've just about covered everything that's worth mentioning on this shoe. So if we now just go ahead and wrap up the video. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of my overall opinion on the shoe itself, I'm going to give these a pretty solid 8 out of 10. The material quality definitely blew me away. I really wasn't expecting to get such a well-made shoe. The quality is great, the comfort is fantastic, the material, the build is absolutely incredible, and it's definitely, like I say, a lot better than I actually thought it would be. So with that in mind, this is definitely not going to be the only shoe I'm going to have from OPP. I really do appreciate them sending it to me to do this review, but it's definitely piqued my interest. I'm really excited to see what other shoes they have available on their site as well. So I will make sure to leave a link to it in my description area below. So if you do want to go ahead and check them out, do make sure to follow that link in the description as well. But I would really love to get your guys' opinions on this shoe as well. So do make sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. If you have stuck around to this point in the video, I do want to say a massive thank you. If you haven't already, please feel free to smash that subscribe button. Also, do make sure the bell notification is switched on so you never miss a video. And I hope to see you all again in the next one.